Hi guys, I hope you've all had a great weekend. It's April 7th. My wife and I are busy doing some taxes and following up today on different tasks before we get reloaded. So I know you haven't heard from me in a while, but things are about to get very interesting for all of you in a very positive way. Before I start introducing what Kaylin has already alluded to, the business in the box having to do with our Rep Boost type technology, and we're still settling on a name right now. It's called Rep Boost. Um, I wanted to talk to you about something different before we get too buried. We named our company Super-Intelligent.AI because AGI and ASI are coming. Artificial General Intelligence, Artificial Superintelligence, Super-Intelligent AI SEO is a stepping stone for us into much broader things, and it's sort of inevitable. So although we will not be accelerating anything right now, you can expect over the next 3 to 4 months, we will be adding items in the QStar AI section. So I'm going to head over here and show you where that is. Okay, and we'll give you all the updates we need because for the next couple of months, we're going to be teaching you guys some basic things. We're going to show you how brand signals and all the various ingredients on our amazing product, which is Reputation Boost, Reputation Signals, Reputation Accelerator. Right now we're calling it Boost. So one of the things I want you guys to know is that there's been a recent merger with three major corporate conglomerates, and they have formed something called the Singularity, the Fetch Alliance. It's called the Super-Intelligence Alliance. And this, of course, follows right up with what I predicted would happen about a year ago. And of course, it's not hard to predict. So I don't need to pat myself on the back for that. It's kind of obvious for anybody in AI. However, the superintelligence and the drive towards it is reaching a fever pitch. And so part of the reason we named our company as a stepping stone, superintelligence, into SEO is because search retrieval in the last 24 years of my life has been spent in this space, which was really a pre-AI model or a machine learning model in which Jimmy and I have back engineered as much technology as we could. And I, as far back as 2005 through 8, started predicting these types of things. It's kind of inevitable. So really what I want you guys to know is we're going to start creating this safe space for us to have conversations. And you can start viewing everything that you're doing. If you're in Q Miracle, I'd like you to start viewing Q Miracle as both a mastermind as well as access to the Q Miracle software, as well as access to Q Local. So that also means that the mastermind is a combination business in a box. Okay, so as we begin to roll out the combination brand signals with reputation boost, you'll begin to see the madness to my method, which is also pretty excellent. We're going to show you a lot of this stuff. I'm going to make sure you guys get buyers prices, reseller prices, and all these different things that will make your life much easier. And we're also insulating for the future. So the QStar area is not well populated yet. You can see that I started to build the chatbot AI using Formula Bot and other things. I've paused that project for a moment because it's going, when we do release it, I want somebody to be there to hold your hand on how those types of things work. So the QStar AI section is going to be different tools and phenomenons, different things that are out there that we do feel are useful, and then insights into what is not. I would also encourage all of you to begin to communicate as well, and feel free to talk about the things that you want to in there as we move more into a community area. The QStar AI community will roll out more about what we want to do in there. We're also going to create a training system over the next couple of months that's on information gain. And we'll either place it in the Q Local or the QStar AI, but it's a big enough vision with information gain and so all-encompassing that I think it's a good idea to put it in the QStar area. We're going to start rolling out even more advanced methods that we use to create information gain and even test information gain using multiple AI chat systems. So as you can imagine, it's just a bit much for local SEO and even Quora SEO. So what I've done is I've left you a first shot video in QStar. If you go over to the feed area, you can see that I'm going to use in a different community that I'm in, prompt engineering community. There's a community member named Rochelle who's actually probably posed the best framework question that I've seen to launch QStar AI. Who is it for? What can we expect with superintelligence and artificial general intelligence? How should she approach this? can a work-at-home mom benefit from AI, or is this going to all roll uphill to the centralized trillion-dollar tech bros who actually own the world, and all the AI is moved to the Department of Defense? In other words, is this just another poverty market business-seeking opportunity, or are the things that she can actually use to make her life better, to make her business easier, or is this just is the hope of AI some sort of myth? In other words, the better you get, the better you better get. So I'm going to go ahead and just let you guys have it. I'm going to leave this post here for now because I want to. Future posts are going to be talking about our business in a box and Q local and a bunch of different things that are going to blow your mind. So just want you to be aware of what the Q star section is. You can see this down here and what we're going to be doing in there. We are going to be vetting a huge amount of hype in there. So I want that place, I want the Q star AI to be a place that you can go that is the voice of reason. Okay, Kayla and I are still going to work out. Like, if I start sky piloting it into heavy-duty AI philosophy and the rest, Kaylin's going to want me to put it in the Q-Star AI area. Okay, we're going to keep Q local very focused on Q local and Q miracle very focused on answer engines. And both of these are slight overlaps into artificial intelligence, but with the recent news updates and the things that we've seen happen, especially with the triple merger in these three organizations, okay, with Fetch and Singularity, this is a big deal, guys. The main issue is I want you all to know in the community, I am standing with Team Human. I am pro-human. And the Fetch AI, Super-Intelligence, Singularity, and Ocean, the Ocean method are the three blockchain cryptos that have converged and are working on open source AI, which will allow all of us to truly utilize AI in a way that we don't have to pay $1 million a year to have personal AI assistants. That's what the bottom line is. Because where things are heading right now, personal AI assistants are increasing in price. That is the ability to train your model on all of your company's data. Okay, my wife is sitting in the corner over here doing taxes. Yes, there are already AI systems that can already do all that. The only purpose of a human in the loop is to go over and just check. For instance, we had to look for a credit card because we thought we were double billed on something, and then when I ran it through ChatGPT, it was able to easily find the error of our thinking in that credit card bill, and we found out that it was a charge back already that had occurred. And anyway, the bottom line is the accounting, it took 2 seconds instead of the hour-long phone call I needed to call the hotel. So as we move these types of things, we want technologies to be available not only in the open source. I don't want you or our team or anybody who's a mid-size or small business, the lifeblood of America, to have to hand over all of your data to a giant conglomerate. Some of us don't care. I mean, we're always doing it with social media, but I would prefer that the small developers and the mid-sized developers who aren't getting bought up by Google and Microsoft and all the AI talent that's being sucked into the cloud to the tune of $500,000 a year paychecks or greater for any AI or neural network mathematicians and developers. I want to make sure that you and I don't end up being slaves again, like we have been in the Google era, where the Google freemium model siphoned all of the value into these giant corporations. I want to make sure that we have the ability to build our own AI systems and to come up with new innovations, and that the little guy, unquote, meaning even if you're a millionaire, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to anybody who doesn't have a $7.5 billion cap investment firm, or where Sequoia Capital is just, for example, they have just acquired nearly $1 trillion of at least pre-investment commitment to building something called Stargate. And I want you guys to know that. And that's one of the reasons why I'm moving on Q-Star AI. Let's go ahead and take a look at this together. Okay, so here's a $100 billion strategy. Okay, so this supercomputer is as big as a city. Okay, it would be pretty much the size of Austin, or at least the downtown area. This is not a very good one. Let me see if I can find a different article. Just want you to be in error that this is the Stargate AI. So you can watch this video. Why does OpenAI need a Stargate supercomputer? Stargate AI 1 DTNS for these are huge stories. So this is a $100 billion strategy, and the amount of power. Let's go ahead and see if Forbes will give us the article without a paywall. So the important thing. Nope, they won't. They want to stuff ads in our face. They're going to have to. Okay, so Microsoft and OpenAI reportedly discussing regarding a new data center project headquartered in a U.S. facility. They're currently looking at it being a desert. To give you an idea, it's many thousands of percent. I have to get you the exact math. It's so huge that it dwarfs anything happening with Microsoft, what Microsoft can do with NVIDIA chips. Even though we have a chip problem, they're going to continue to move in this direction. Okay, and this says everything. All right. So we want to support the business owner and we want to support all of us. And nobody knows as much as all of us knows. So there's a lot more to this entire AI market cap than just investors and increasing the level of intelligence required for us to get a job with a corporation. This should make our quality of life much better. So we're going to use this community, Q-AI, as a place to use AI in an intelligent way where we're totally biased towards human beings. Shock. What's funny is that I should have to even say that, but that's where things are at right now with some of the interviews we've watched, all right? So I just wanted you guys to know. So this link in our public community area will take you over to the Q-AI area. If you're not able to get in, let us know. I consider all of you who are in Q Miracle to be part of our mastermind dash business in a box system that we're rolling out, and you guys are going to be completely blown away about how awesome this is going to be. And by mastermind, the reason I'm kind of moving in that direction, it's not going to change your payment plan. I'm not going to do, we're not going to like charge you more or whatever. I just want you to stick around because I'm going to show you how you can convert, you can thrive in this time of the convergence between artificial intelligence and SEO, and how you can use our systems at incredibly reduced discounted prices because you're a part of our buyers, resellers club, as well as our mentoring, and our, some of you are my equal in your knowledge. You've been around for years. Jimmy Kelley is super busy in building up our servers and our server farms and our own AI systems that we add to brand signals and we add to what has hitherto been called Stormbreaker. It's known by many names. We'll just call it that which shall not be named. So we're deep in the AI and partial AI or machine learning area to make SEO better, and we're going to make sure you guys are able to throw that stuff over the fence to us and at a price that is just a no-brainer. So instead of thinking to yourself, oh well, you know, this is a $500 product or a $300 product, I'm limited to what I can do. I'm going to be working with you guys on a mastermind to make sure that we hone this so that you can obviously just grow your business with zero concern. All right, guys. So we'll be getting into that on more videos in the next few days, and I'm looking really forward to talking to you. So hopefully that explains the basics of the Q-Star AI. If you guys have suggestions of how we're going to launch Q-Star AI and just a community, a prompt engineering support, software support, just how to incorporate this into our lives and how it applies to AI. And we can also encourage and start rattling Kaylin's cage because she's probably going to be the one who's the head coach for information gain technologies. Partially, we've developed that together, and it's pretty powerful. So it's going to get very, very interesting, guys. Let's have a lot of fun. And I'll talk to you on the next video about the business in a box for our GBP reputation boost technology that includes brand signals. Thanks, guys.